Hey guys, Wet Movie 1 back here again, and it's time to go Hoard up, baby. Are you guys ready? I know I am. I'm already out on location right now, as you guys can already tell. But before I get started and head off to the first place, I gotta let you guys know I'm kind of short on cash today. So I probably, maybe not, I probably won't be buying anything because I need to wait till I get paid on Thursday or whatever it is, Thursday, Friday. So I'm gonna be going around the store, seeing what they have, and if they do have something cool, I may get it, because the only thing I know that came out today is the Fate and the Furious, Fast and the Furious 8, and there may be some exclusive out there today, so let's head on into these places and see what they get. And the first stop of the day is the local Best Buy. Let's head on in and see if they have anything cool. Alright everyone, inside Best Buy right now, taking a look at the new release section they have. Of course they have the Fate and the Furious, the DVD, Blu-ray, and the Best Buy exclusive, I believe, Steelbook that's here. They have a whole bunch of them. Doesn't look like they're going to be selling out anytime soon. But this movie was actually kind of cool. I got to see a sneak preview screening of it with my with a friend of mine, and I kind of like the series now. Since The Rock was introduced into it, I like the first one in the series, but other than that, like Tokyo Drift and number 2, I can care less for. Also, they have that Fast and the Furious 8 film collection. They're probably going to go to maybe 10 in this franchise, I'm guessing. The way they're going now and the money they're making, they're not just going to stop making them all of a sudden. But they also came out today with the Smurfs, The Lost Village, which I really have no interest in whatsoever. Like I watched the first 2 Smurfs movies, and I was just like, why do I care? And I believe this show came out today on Blu-ray, season 2 of The Magicians, here on Blu-ray and DVD. I have the first season of this. I watched a handful of episodes of it. I thought it was okay, but nothing super amazing, so I'm not even really interested in grabbing season 2. But it has a cool little lenticular cover on it though. And guys, I believe this one came out today, or it could have been last week. I can't really remember, to be honest, but I really like Woody Harrelson, and this movie's called Wilson. Let me know down below if this one's worth watching. It really does look kind of interesting to me, but maybe when I get paid this Thursday, I may grab this one. At the next destination of the day, the local Goodwill. Let's go in here, see if they have anything cool and cheap. Hopefully cheap. Alright, I'm inside Goodwill right now, and the first couple things I came across over here were some VHS tapes of Dark Shadows. This is a show my mom used to watch all the time. I remember back in the day, she was always talking about Dark Shadows. I love Dark Shadows. I guess someone with their collection just like donated them here recently, which is kind of cool. And I also came across this VHS right here called Marilyn Monroe. I'm like, I've never seen this in my life. I don't know why it's not focusing right, but this looks like it could be cool. I'm not sure if this is a documentary or what exactly this is, but this is one of those tapes like I've never seen before. I haven't watched a VHS tape in a long time. And I also came across another interesting VHS tape in here. I know I usually hunt for DVDs and Blu-rays, but VHS is the same, all the same thing, media. But I came across a Star Wars VHS called Empire of Dreams with C-3PO on it. What is this? I'm a Star Wars fan, and I'm not even exactly sure what this is, but it's put out by A&E, and it says for your consideration only on the back right here. It doesn't really give like a real description or anything about what the hell this tape actually is. Also came across this really cool VHS right here, Hulkamania 3, brother. Here on VHS with the Hulkster and Andre the Giant on it. This is one of those, I think, sort of kind of clamshells, but I think I might have this tape already. I know I have at least Hulkamania and Hulkamania 2, I think. I have number 3. Always cool to find wrestling tapes. Alright guys, at the last stop of the day, the local Target. Let's head on in, see if they have anything exclusive for the Fate and the Furious. Well guys, in Target right now in the front lanes, and all I see for their new releases they have is of course the Fate and the Furious, the 4K Blu-ray digital copy combo pack, the Blu-ray and the DVD over here, and of course they have the Smurfs, the Lost Village, and randomly they have An Inconvenient Truth. This movie came out like close to like a half a decade ago or longer. The Al Gore documentary, and it is supposed to be there. There's a tag for it. That's not a new release. Like what? Alright, I'm in the movie section now over here, and it doesn't really look like they restocked unless they sold out of a whole lot of stuff. They have the same thing, the Fate and the Furious, and of course the Fifth Element 4K Blu-ray that came out today. I think it was today. Yeah, my Target, I don't think they did what they had to do today, put their stuff out or something. But other than that guys, I'm not really seeing much over here that I need to pick up. Not a whole lot of stuff came out today, so I'm kind of happy that I don't have the funds to really grab anything today. This is cool. Right here, you know, born in East LA. One day, hopefully, Shout Factory or something will put this out on Blu-ray. Love this movie, man. Daniel Stern, and of course, you know, Cheech Marin. And guys, all I know is if I wrote these books right here, the Captain Underpants books, I would have called it something a little different. I would have called it Captain Chonies, because that sounds funnier, right? Captain Chonies. Not Captain Underpants. Come on now. Well, guys, Target also has a Fast and the Furious display up front over here, and they do have their own like exclusive edition of the Fate and the Furious that comes in this like weird little like packaging right here. Also comes with a limited edition clutch sack or clinch sack or something like that. Some little bag you can like put some stuff in. If you like this kind of thick kind of packaging, it's kind of cool. But like, I don't think any of the other you know, movies in the franchise ever got a collection set like, you know, like a set like this in this kind of packaging, so it might look kind of weird on the shelf. And this right here also, I believe, came out this week, man. The new TLC album. Of course, the one song that's on here, Way Back, is the one I've been like rocking their music video of all the time, man. It's a really good song. I really dig it. Well, guys, at a Target now. Sad to say, didn't buy anything because I'm on a budget right now. I did have a gift card. I could have got one thing, but I want to save that gift card to get something special, if you know what I'm saying. So let's go on home for some DVD and Blu-ray reviews. Okay, guys, I'm back home now from Hoarding Up. About to show you guys some DVDs and Blu-rays I gotten recently to review, you know, from the studios I work with and things. Like I said, I didn't end up buying anything today because I'm on a real strict budget until I get my next paycheck and stuff. I have 3 Blu-rays and 4Ks here to show you guys today for this this portion of the video. And the first one up is from Arrow Video US, and that is the 2001 Pulse. This is not the remake one that we got here in the States. This is the one Japanese original classic film, and this is one of those ones that came out around the same time, I believe, as like, you know, Ringu and, you know, like all those what was that other one called again? There was Pulse, Ringu, that, you know, also turned into The Ring, and the Pulse just turned into Pulse, you know, here in the States. But there's like a handful of other like Japanese horror films that the States took and remade out here. But I always thought the original films, you know, that came out in the early 2000s from Japan were a lot weirder and creepier. Because this movie right here, Pulse, is pretty much about these group of people that, you know, work in this office, and slowly start disappearing, and weird things start happening as soon as this group of co-workers come across this website. There's a question on the website that says, "Do you want to meet a ghost?" I had to read the back of it. I forgot because I watched this a couple days ago, and I'm so tired right now. But like, you know, do you want to meet a ghost? And all this weird stuff starts happening with the weird, you know, Japanese imagery. It's just really dark and really like one of those movies. If you watch by yourself in the middle of the night, it's gonna freak you out. You know what I mean? It's one of those ones, and this is the first time I've seen this movie on Blu-ray. You know what I mean? Like, I think the DVD I had might have been a bootleg or like an all-region kind of, not all-region, but you know, like a region B, like Australian DVD or Japanese DVD. One of those ones you had to have an all-region player to play. And I'm just happy Arrow Videos finally got this pack right here. So this one right here comes with the Blu-ray and the DVD inside. Over here with a handful of new special features on here, like premiere footage from the Cannes Film Festival, along with a theatrical trailer, TV spots, you know, commentary tracks, all this really, you know, good stuff on here. And of course, the picture quality is just absolutely amazing. I'm trying to remember what that one Japanese movie was that I really liked that just really freaked me out. Was it? I think it was Dark Water. I think that was a Japanese one. It was around that same time that also the U.S. remade. But I just want to let you guys all know that you can get this one now from the Arrow Video website. Really, really great release. Really, really fun film, man. Like I'm into horror movies, but ones like this, I just like creepy and get you. I love it. I dig it. But the next one up over here I got from Universal, and that is the 4K Blu-ray digital copy combo pack of Fate and the Furious. This was the one that came out today in stores everywhere, and of course, you know, Target has their exclusive and Best Buy has their Steelbook. But I saw this one, you know, in a sneak preview screening with a friend of mine, and I really dug this movie because in this one, Dom, played by, you know, Vin Diesel, goes rogue against his family and has to, you know, has to, team up with Charlize Theron, the bad lady of the movie, and do whatever she says. But he's not really going rogue, or he is, but he's not, because he loves his family, as you guys all know, and he has to do this stuff to try to save his family. And of course, the crazy action sequences, over the top kind of stuff that only the Fast and the Furious movies can bring you. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm really digging this series so far. For the exception of, like, Fast and the Furious 2 and then Tokyo Drift and all that kind of stuff, I can care less. But, like, I really think this franchise picked up a lot of steam when The Rock joined the franchise. Man, I just really dig his his persona, his swagger when it comes to these Fast and the Furious movies, to be honest. And this set right here has a whole bunch of special features, commentary by the director F. Gary Gray, the guy that also directed, I believe Set It Off and the original Friday movie. I always like F. Gary Gray. Of course, the behind the scenes footage. There's even a behind the scenes featurette on here on like the making of the cars that they use, in the movie. It's just a really packed Blu-ray set here, and of course, the 4K looks absolutely amazing. I don't know, man. I can't get over the 4K, man. But I believe this is probably going to be, I'm guessing, the last format that we're going to have before the physical media is gone and everything like that. But that's the Fate and the Furious here on 4K. Also came out on DVD today also. And the last one up over here, guys, for this video today is the 4K edition of Song to Song here. This is the new Terrence Malick flick. This one right here stars Michael Fassbender, Ryan Gosling, and Natalie Portman. In this film, Ryan Gosling has his love interest, who's played by Rudy Mora, and they're both struggling artists out there in the music scene in what's it called, Texas, Austin, Texas, and it's just them trying to figure out what they're doing with themselves, and getting involved with this music mogul played by Michael Fassbender. What was his name again? Played by Michael Fassbender, and Michael Fassbender is, like, of course, a music mogul who gets involved with her waitress played by Natalie Portman, and it's just them living their lives. It's really kind of hard to explain the Terrence Malick movies. You know what I mean? Because there's not really big stories going on in them. It's just beautifully shot, artistic, kind of movie. Kind of movies that Terrence Malick does. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I can't really get into his movies story-wise, but visually and just, aesthetically, I just really, think his movies are just absolutely beautiful to watch, but just kind of boring on storytelling. You know what I mean? If you guys know what I'm trying to say here, like, it looks amazing, but it's not enough meat on the bone to make me keep wanting to come back when it comes to Terrence Malick movies. You know what I mean? But this movie does look absolutely beautiful here on 4K and on Blu-ray, and there's not really much special feature-wise on here. It's just the music behind the movie, a little making of the film. But I just want to let you guys all know that you can get this one out on 4K and Blu-ray, along with Fate and the Furious, Pulse, and everything. That's all I have to talk to you guys about today for this Hoarding Up video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you haven't seen them yet, definitely check out the links down below to my birthday bash video I made on my birthday this weekend. My good friend Luna Meow surprised me with a surprise party. I've never had a party like that in my entire life, and I just thought it was so cool to have so many of the Wet Movie crew members all in one place, just having a good old time in Hollywood. And I gotta say, Luna, thank you so much. It meant so much to me that what you did. It was just so cool. If you guys haven't seen that video or videos I made too on my birthday weekend, I'll leave the links down below in the description box of this video. Definitely check them out. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys all for the next video.